Unacademy. Let's crack it.
उसके पहले मैं अपने आप को इंट्रोड्यूस कर देता हूं उन लोगों के लिए जो नए हैं और पहली बार इस चैनल पे आए हैं। मेरा नाम विश्वदीप है और मैं इस चैनल पे एज चैनल लीड काम करता हूं और अनअकैडमी प्लेटफॉर्म पे एस प्लस एजुकेटर भी काम करता हूं। अगर आप लोगों को ये दिख रहा है, गेट मैंने मल्टीपल टाइम्स लिखा है, मेरी रैंक, मास्टर्स, एक्सपीरियंस और ये सारा एक्सपीरियंस इस चैनल पे आपके लिए अवेलेबल है। मैंने अपनी लाइफ में जितनी लर्निंग की है गेट से रिलेटेड, कोर्सेज से रिलेटेड, वो आपको इस चैनल पे प्रोवाइड करने की कोशिश की है ताकि आपका करियर बन पाए। आपको यहाँ पे प्लेलिस्ट मिलेंगी कोर्सेज की, डेटा स्ट्रक्चर, सीओ, ओएस, डीबीएमएस, प्रोग्रामिंग, पजल्स, मशीन लर्निंग, डेटा साइंस। इसके अलावा मैंने पाइथन भी पढ़ाया है, इसके अलावा मैंने आपको सी प्रोग्रामिंग पढ़ाया है, इसके अलावा मैंने आपको यहाँ पे एचआर इंटरव्यू के क्वेश्चंस बताए, इंटरव्यू में कैसे अपीयर होना है, कैसे क्रैक करना है, ये सब भी बताया है। तो आप एक बार चैनल को जरूर एक्सप्लोर करिए और आपको बहुत 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 कुछ अलग अलग मिलेगा। इसके अलावा अगर आप लोग चाहते हो कि आपको और इनोवेटिव लर्निंग करनी है तो आप फ्री स्पेशल क्लासेस भी देख सकते हैं अनअकैडमी प्लेटफॉर्म पे, जो एब्सोल्युटली फ्री हैं। इसके लिए आपको unacademy.com पे जाना होगा या अनअकैडमी लर्नर ऐप डाउनलोड करनी होगी। फिर गेट CSIT कैटेगरी में अपना अकाउंट बनाना होगा। उसके बाद मेरी प्रोफाइल में जाके आपको मेरी प्रोफाइल में स्पेशल क्लास सेक्शन मिलेगा, जो आप देखोगे तो आपको फ्री में ढेर सारी क्लासेस एक्सेस करने को मिलेगी अनअकैडमी प्लेटफॉर्म पे। वीडियो के डिस्क्रिप्शन सेक्शन में भी मेरा प्रोफाइल का लिंक डायरेक्टली गिवन है, unacademy.com/vd_Gothi। आप डायरेक्टली वहां जाके स्पेशल क्लास सेक्शन ओपन करके और मेरी क्लासेस देख सकते हैं। ये स्पेशल क्लासेस बहुत स्पेशल हैं। इसमें एक रैपिड फायर्स तो आप लोग जरूर देखिएगा और अगर आप अटेंड कर सकते हो आज लाइव तो आज लाइव जरूर अटेंड करिएगा। ये सेशन कल होने वाला था बट आज होगा, कल नहीं हो पाया, आज होगा 11:30 AM पे। इस सेशन में हम देखेंगे कि रैपिड फायर्स कैसे सॉल्व करते हैं, मतलब क्वेश्चन को रीड कैसे किया जाता है, उसे अंडरस्टैंड कैसे किया जाता है और फिर उसे अपने नॉलेज पे मैप कैसे किया जाता है। ये क्विकली आप कैसे कर पाएंगे इस सीरीज से देखेंगे। तो एक बार जरूर अटेंड करिए, आपको मजा आएगा ट्रू फॉल्स टाइप के क्वेश्चंस को सॉल्व करने में। हाँ, अगर आपका ये टारगेट है कि आपको गेट में अच्छा परफॉर्म करना है तो अच्छा परफॉर्म तभी कर पाएंगे जब हमारी प्रिपरेशन अच्छी होगी। एग्जाम में 3 घंटे मिलते हैं, 3 घंटे में से हर एक क्वेश्चन को सॉल्व करने के लिए ऑन एन एवरेज 3 मिनट से कम टाइम मिलता है। 65 क्वेश्चंस, उनमें से कितने मैक्सिमम क्वेश्चन आपको सॉल्व करने बनेंगे कि क्विकली आपसे सॉल्व हो जाए। इसके लिए आपको सबसे ज्यादा से ज्यादा चीजें याद रखनी पड़ेंगी। फिर आपको ये पता चलेगा कि ये जो नॉलेज दे रखा है या ये पर्टिकुलर कंटेंट जो दे रखा है क्वेश्चन में, इस कंटेंट से क्वेश्चन सॉल्व कैसे होगा, उसके लिए अपना नॉलेज आपको वहां निकाल के रखना पड़ेगा। मैक्सिमम नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स की सबसे बड़ी प्रॉब्लम ही ये है, सर याद सब कुछ है, पता सब कुछ है, क्वेश्चन नहीं बनता। क्यों? क्योंकि पता ही नहीं है कि क्वेश्चन सॉल्व कैसे किया जाता है। और ये जो गैप है ये ऐसे इतनी आसानी से कम नहीं होती है, नहीं क्लियर होती है। ये गैप को क्लियर करने के लिए आपको अच्छे क्वेश्चंस कैसे सॉल्व करने हैं उसकी टेक्निक सीखनी होगी। ये आपको पता करना पड़ेगा, सीखना पड़ेगा कि एक टॉपिक जो होता है उस टॉपिक से कितने कितने टाइप के क्वेश्चन बन सकते हैं और उन्हें कैसे कैसे सॉल्व किया जाता है। हर एक क्वेश्चन का एक छोटा सा भी वेरिएंट है तो वो छोटा वेरिएंट जो है वो किस टाइप का हो सकता है ये आपको पता होना जरूरी है। तब जाके आप जब क्वेश्चन देखेंगे तो आपसे बनेगा, क्योंकि आपने उससे मिलता जुलता या उसी टाइप का एक क्वेश्चन पहले प्रैक्टिस किया हुआ रहेगा। बट ये सर मिलेगा कैसे? ये एक स्ट्रक्चर्ड ट्रेनिंग होती है जिसके थ्रू आपको मिलता है कि जब आपको ये बताया जाए कि टॉपिक ये है, नॉलेज ये है, नॉलेज को यूज करके अलग अलग टाइप के क्वेश्चन क्या क्या बन सकते हैं और उन्हें कैसे सॉल्व किया जाता है। ये स्ट्रक्चर्ड लर्निंग हम आपको प्लस और आइकॉनिक सब्सक्रिप्शन के थ्रू देते हैं, जहां पे आपको अनअकैडमी में टॉप एजुकेटर्स, नॉट अनअकैडमी के बट कंट्री के टॉप एजुकेटर्स आपको लाइव और रिकॉर्डेड मोड में पढ़ाएंगे। लाइव मोड में पढ़ाएंगे, वो सारे लेक्चर्स आपको रिकॉर्डेड मोड में भी रहेंगे। प्रीवियसली टेकन सारे लेक्चर्स रिकॉर्डेड मोड में भी रहेंगे। डेली प्रैक्टिस प्रॉब्लम देंगे, क्विजेस देंगे, बहुत सारे क्वेश्चन क्लास में प्रैक्टिस कराएंगे, डिजिटल नोट्स देंगे, बहुत सारे प्रैक्टिस क्वेश्चंस अनअकैडमी के प्लेटफॉर्म पे एक्सेसिबल होंगे। टेस्ट सीरीज होगी, सब्जेक्ट वाइज, टॉपिक वाइज, फुल लेंथ सब टेस्ट इसमें इंक्लूडेड रहेंगे। ये प्लस और आइकॉनिक दोनों में मिलेगा। आइकॉनिक में और एडिशनल बेनिफिट्स मिलेंगे जिसमें प्रिंटेड नोट्स जो कि आपको PYQ बुक्स के साथ आते हैं, 1-on-1 लाइव मेंटरशिप, स्ट्रेटेजी प्रोग्राम जिसमें एक कोच आपको अपने लाइकिंग, इंटरेस्ट और अंडरस्टैंडिंग के अकॉर्डिंग बताएंगे कि कैसे आपको आगे प्रिपरेशन करनी है, किस टाइप की आपकी स्ट्रेटेजी होगी, किस टाइप का आपका स्टडी का प्लान होगा, डेली रूटीन होगा, क्योंकि हर किसी का रूटीन अलग होता है, हर किसी की लाइकिंग अलग होती है, इंटरेस्ट अलग होता है, हर किसी के लिए स्कोरिंग कोर्सेज भी अलग हो सकते हैं। तो आपके लिए क्या सूट करेगा वो यहां से आपको कोच बताएंगे 1-on-1 बेसिस पे। कोई भी सब्सक्रिप्शन अगर आप लेंगे तो अभी आपको 13 मई तक 20% ऑफ का ऑफर है, और ये ऑफर जो है 13 मई तक ही रहेगा। तो आप ये कोड यूज करेंगे VDEEP10 और
Good morning to one and all present here. I am Swati from 6th Electronics and Communication Department. I would like to welcome our Honorable Chairman G.D. Dayanand Sir, our Executive Director G.D. Manoj Sir, respected Principal Dr. H. Ramakrishna Sir, and Head of Department Dr. H.C. Satish Kumar Sir in their absence. I would also like to welcome faculties and all my friends. Today, I would like to welcome the speaker Vishvadeep Gothi from Unacademy. He has completed ME from IISc, MTech Data Science from BITS, Pilani, and has 14 years of teaching experience. Now, I would request our speaker Vishvadeep Gothi Sir to take over.
Good morning, everybody. Have you had breakfast? Right? Then where is your voice? Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, sir.
Okay, I know you're gonna think about this, that it's gonna be very boring, some kind of seminar, some kind of that. Don't worry, I'll not bore you. Let me introduce myself a little more, whatever introduction you have received after that. My name is Vishvadeep. I work as an educator in Unacademy. I teach for GATE Computer Science. And before that, I have worked in software industry, in Cisco systems. You all heard about the company name, Cisco? Yes, so I have worked as a software engineer over there. Before that, when I was there, around your age, I started preparing for GATE. I have written GATE exam in 3rd year, and my score was All India rank 682 in 3rd year. Then in final year, I again written GATE exam just because I wanted to pursue masters in good college. So I have again written GATE exam in final year, All India rank 19. Based on that, got admission in ISC Bangalore. From here, got placement in Cisco, worked there for 1 year. Then suddenly I realized it's not my cup of tea to work in software industry. So I left the job and started working as an educator in GATE domain. There are a lot of people asking why you left, etc., etc. There is different set of story about it. But I just want to talk about 2 things today. One, your career. Second, awareness. Okay, first of all, just raise your hand if you use Instagram. All of you. What is the most popular song right now trending? Tum Tum? No? Okay, everybody knows about it. If somebody doesn't know about it, that fellow will feel I am out of community or what? Will you accept me if I don't know about Tum Tum? That is what awareness. You all are aware about the trending things? Yes. But are you aware about after 2 years or 3 years when you will pass out from here, what you're gonna do? No? Then today is the time you're gonna think about it. You must know about it. Why? Just because in this world, if you are aware, you will be on the top of the world. I'm not talking about awareness only about your career, but awareness about everything. When you are going to the college, what should you wear? If you are going to a party, what should you wear? That is awareness. If you are talking to your junior, how should you talk? If you are talking to your faculty member, how should you talk? That is awareness. You should be aware about everything, and if you are the most aware person in the circle, you are the most paid person in the world or in the circle. And money, everybody likes. No? Do you like money? You want to earn money? You want to earn? Yes or no? Yes. So it's only one thing. Okay, a few days ago, I was actually, reading one article from one of the executive from Facebook, and the executive, the lady, she told one thing: if I am taking an interview in Facebook on any place or for any kind of job role, I just check one thing about that fellow, the candidate, if that fellow is aware or not. Self-awareness is there or not. If self-awareness is there, I will hire that fellow just because that fellow will learn anything and will do anything if that fellow is aware that what to be done and what I am doing. So, what is self-awareness in your current time? Okay, just a quick question. You guys are in second year, third year, or final year right now? Third year. Okay, that's the perfect time you guys can think about your career. After 2 years, where you gonna land? You can think today, you can execute in next 1.5 years, 2 years before you have your degree, and then wow, you will enjoy once you will go out of your college. So what is actually that particular thing? So many or maybe most of you already thought that where your career gonna be. Already thought about it? No? Yes? No? Did you think that what you gonna do after your BTech? No? Okay, no problem, I'll help you. That's my job. I have picked this particular job only to help the engineering students to understand what my career can be. Lot of options are there. After engineering, the first option, you can get a job from college or maybe off-campus interviews. But one thing I want to ask you, if you ask money to your friend, your best friend, whoever is sitting next to you, your best friend must be sitting next to you, must, right? Will that fellow give you money always? No, of course. Vice versa is also true. But if your best friend is not giving money to you without any reason, solid reason, some company will give you money. Why? Why? Why somebody should pay you? You must have some skills. You must do some work for them. Now you ask yourself, do you have that skill that somebody can pay you 50,000 a month? Right now? Don't know about it? Okay, we will explore. We will learn. Definitely, you will learn. You will land a job. Of course, someday. But that particular job will be satisfactory to you or not? That is most important question here. Just because, let's say, you are getting a job. That particular job is paying you 40,000 a month, but you are not happy with that. 40,000 a month will not work for you. But if somebody is paying you 30,000 and you are happy, that's fine. So you need to find that particular satisfaction level, that like what particular kind of work and what kind of money I'll be satisfied. But the biggest question again still pending. Why somebody will pay me money? The company, MNC, headquartered in USA or somewhere else, they don't know who am I. How can they pay me? Based on your skills. Based on skill. Some kind of skill you should have. Some kind of skill you should have. Based on that fellow can pay you money. How I will get that skill, sir? Coding practice, course learning, something. You will have to first be aware about it. What I like, what I can do, what I will enjoy doing, so that I can earn more money. It's all simple. One thing I will keep continuing in entire of my talk, that is awareness. Why? Just because that's the most important part of your entire life from now till the last day you will work. Awareness. Okay, one more question. All of you might have gone for some kind of a trips. Yes? Yes? अरे कभी तो कोई ट्रिप किया होगा with friends, with families, somewhere you might have gone for trips, right? Let's say I am making a trip to Ooty. So what I'll check before I plan for trip? How many days plan? Hotels, travel, food, to whom I will carry along with me, right? A lot of questions are there, but when you go over there and it's raining and you can't go outside, will you be happy with that situation? No, of course. So you will check out the weather also. Okay, if I am going to Ooty, I have to have some kind of weather which can be preferable to me. It's all again awareness. So why I am giving these small examples is because we spend a lot of time in getting us aware in lot of other things, including trips, including Instagram, including how to make reels or how to make a good post in this specific dress. Yes, we spend a lot of time to make us aware that in this specific dress, if I take this particular post, it will be really good. So why not in career? Just because it's gonna be the most important part of your life. One more question I want to ask here. How many of you are outside your home to pursue this BTech? Not in your home. How many of you are staying outside of your house? Not with your parents? Okay, group of boys. A lot of people. Hey, why you came out of your house? Listen, not listen. Why you came out of your house here to pursue your BTech? Why? But why? You are not living with your parents, right? Why? Why person leave the house, man? Parents, food, childhood friends, comfort of everything. Mama, chai, she will give in your hand. But he's not living at home. Why? Why, man? Why somebody has left house? Why? Just because of career. So if career is that important, then you leave your house. Okay, if I give you a choice that you get a job, highest paying job, whatever whatever the amount you decide. 1 crore, 2 crore, 3 crore, 5 crore, whatever. Per annum 5 crores. If somebody is paying you, will you leave your house? Most of us will say yes. Even I am also not living with my parents. Why? Just because of my career. Which means your parents are also deciding you will go away from them. You are also deciding that I will go for my job or my masters or my studies away from home. Why? Career is that much important. Oh, is it so? Am I thinking about my career that much that it's very important? Am I giving that particular career that much importance? If not, from today you will. From today you will think about it. Why? Just because, see, your parents are even more sad when you are leaving the house. More than you. But still they are asking, Arey, go man. You go. Why? Why? Career. Just because they want you to settle down, you to earn money, you to have a good job so that you will be independent of them. Are you thinking about it? No. Today onwards we will think about it. Okay, so let me come back again to the options. What kind of options you have after engineering to have some kind of job or career? First option, job. First thing you will have to understand, after your BTech or during your BTech, on campus or off campus, how can you get the best job? If possible for you, go ahead with that and prepare for it from today so that you can get the best job out of your college or maybe off campus. I was not having option, man. I have passed my engineering in 2010. Yes, I don't look like so old person or something just because I am a very fitness freak. I run my fitness classes here in Bangalore. Yes, I am a fitness trainer too, along with educator and a software developer too. 3 professions I am having, all 3 together working. But 2010, when the recession was on peak, no company came to the college. Zero company came to the college. One company came to one of the nearby colleges. They asked us that you can also appear. It was like a pool campus. Pool campus means 12 different colleges, 1500 students, and they have taken some 3 days total complete placement procedure. 5 rounds, 2 written tests, 3 interviews. Among 1500 students, they have taken only 10. How many? 10. Just calculate the ratio if your math is good. 10 out of 1500. I was one of them. 1500 students. I was the lone person from my entire college who got placed. But what kind of package they were offering? In 2010, they were offering 3.2 lakhs package. I was not happy with that. No money. I was like, इतने से नहीं होगा बॉस. I can't be satisfied with this much of money. I have gone for GATE exam. I have gone for my masters. Just because I wanted to wear a good watch, I wanted to wear a good shoe, I wanted to have a lot of clothes, a good car, and lot of money. Just because that was my desire, and for that I work. Don't ask prices of my shoes and watch, but just I'm telling you, it's just a joke. Okay, so what am I saying? I was not happy with the job I got. That's why I prepared for GATE, went for my masters to IISc, got a job in 2012 worth 9.5 LPA something from my college in Cisco Systems in 2012. Now you need to think, is the job good for me? If yes, no problem, take it. But for that, you need to work. Company will not hire you on zero knowledge. What kind of questions they ask? Ask your teachers, ask your seniors who have given the interviews, what kind of companies are coming, shortlist them, what kind of questions they ask, prepare for it and go for it. If you feel like, no, this company and this kind of job is not helpful for me, then go for other thing. Other thing is what? Other thing is, there are lot of options for going for masters. You can go for MTech, you can go for PhD directly. Yes, you can do PhD directly after BTech. Options are there. You can go for MBAs, you can go for MS outside country, you can go for skill-based job also. See, that skill-based job is very subjective. If you have some kind of skill, like if you can be an influencer, if you can be a good singer, if you can be a good dancer, actor, you can pursue that particular career if you have that talent. But most of the engineering students are always saying, sir, my hidden talent is that much hidden that it is not coming out. It happens anyway. So see, there are so many examples. If you know Anil Kumble, cricketer. If you know Ravichandran Ashwin, cricketer, engineer. These are engineers. If you know a particular musician, Shankar Mahadevan, engineer. If you know a lot of actors are there, yes, Taapsee Pannu, engineer, and then came to the field of acting. So there are so many big names who have done engineering, but after that they changed just because they were having their skills. You have that skill, go ahead with that. If no, then we'll have to think about it, man. Right now college is going on, parents are paying fee or maybe some scholarship we are getting, fine. But after 2 years when you will pass out, what will happen? Parents one day will say, now I can't give you money, you see yourself what to do. देख लो अपना क्या करना है. I'm telling you, your own parents will say that no, I can't give you more money. Even you will feel like I can't ask more money from my parents. Then in that situation, what you will do? Of course you have to earn money. And how much? You all live in Bangalore, I tell you, man, I live in Whitefield area. 2021, I moved into a house. I was paying the rent for that particular house, 30,000. Today, in just 2 years, the same house rent is 70,000 rupees per month. Per month, one house, 3 bedroom only. One house, 70,000. Your entire salary will go away if you will rent such kind of house. Then how you will survive? Inflation rate is too high. You will have to think about where I can get really good work and where I can get a good job. Okay, let me talk about GATE first. Just because I teach for GATE, I know that's the best option for you to prepare for. Why? Just because in engineering, you might have studied a lot of courses regarding your engineering, and the same kind of courses are coming into that exam. Even though if you don't crack the exam, you don't want to pursue MTech, PhD or something else, there are a lot of options when you prepare for GATE. First option, Masters, PhD admission, fine. But second option, you can go for MS also outside country. Yes, some colleges like Nanyang University and Singapore University, Technical University, these two universities are coming under 50 ranking. Yes, under 50 ranking in the world, and through the GATE exam, cracking the GATE exam, you can get admission in MS in Singapore. There are some colleges in Switzerland and Germany also where you can get admission in masters through GATE exam. Fourth thing, In your interviews, if you are preparing for placement, in your interviews, the most of the questions will be asked from your technical courses. All of you are from IS background only? Information sciences? All of you? EC also. So whatever, computer science or EC, doesn't matter. Your core course knowledge should be there. You must know what communication is. You must know what is analog. You must know data structures. You must know algorithms. You must know a little bit of programming. All of you, whether you are EC or CS guy, you must know programming. So they'll ask questions from those things only which you will prepare for GATE. So once you prepare for GATE, it's like a holistic, lot of options will be open for you. First, of course, masters. When you will learn into IITs or IISc or NIT colleges, you will see the difference. I have seen, I'll show you the chat if you want to, one particular student, my student only, he has done his BTech in computer science from IIT Kharagpur. BTech from IIT Kharagpur. Then worked in Amazon as a software engineer for 2 years. His package, I spoke to him over the phone also, his package was 35 lakhs per annum. He left the job and now he is preparing for GATE. Why? Just because he wants to learn more about computer science theoretically and he wants to pursue his MTech in IISc Bangalore, the best college of the country if you know about it. Heard about it? IISc Bangalore, you know about it? No? You should know about it. Indian Institute of Science, it is in Vishvadeep area only and is one of the best college in the world too. And he wants to pursue MTech over there. Why? Just because to learn. Okay. Now this particular thing will lead me to another question, sir, why MTech? After BTech, if I get 30 lakh, 40 lakh package, money is satisfied, then why? Why MTech? I'll tell you one thing. After 10 years, you want to work as a worker or as a decision maker. You want to work on somebody else's decisions or you want to take the decisions? You tell me. Of course, the second option you will choose. You know why? Just because everybody wants to be on higher position. But how you can be on higher position if you don't have domain knowledge? What is domain knowledge, sir? Domain knowledge is your core domain knowledge. Let's say, electronics students getting placed into Qualcomm. But in Qualcomm, they are working on some kind of chips, some kind of processor. And you don't know about the theoretical knowledge also you don't know about that particular processor. You will not become that particular expert that you can take decision about what kind of thing should be done in next year or in the next particular development cycle. Let's say you guys, computer science. If you are from computer science background and you want to work in some kind of a company, let's say in Amazon or Microsoft or Facebook or any big company, but you don't know about what is cloud technology, how does it work, its architecture. I think you heard about cloud technology at least. So if you don't know what is that cloud architecture, if you don't know about underlying technologies, how can you take the decision? You cannot. You will say, sir, in the work I will learn everything. I tell you one thing, you work for 2 years and tell me, apart from your work, how much time you can spend for your learning. I can write on the paper not 2 hours, more than 2 hours per week you can give. I know just because I have worked in software industry too. When you will enter, it's very difficult to take out time from there. So that's why people go for MTech. When they go for MTech, they learn from the big universities and they learn the underlying technologies, the domain, the knowledge about that particular domain makes them reach to the higher level very quickly. I have all my classmates. I am from batch 2010 and all my classmates I am having in all the big companies right now. You just name a big company, I can tell you the name of the student or name of my classmate who is working over there. Facebook, Microsoft, Qualcomm, Intel, Amazon, Apple, every big company. And all of them are on really high level. Why? Just because that particular domain knowledge. One of my students came to my, not student, actually one of my classmates came to my class and he was BTech from NIT. Now, he told, yaar, I left my job of 8.5 lakhs from my college after BTech and came to IISc Bangalore. will I get better job or not? He got a job, of course. He was little worried, but he got a job just because he was very talented. He is very talented. He got a job in Microsoft, but he didn't like the work. He changed the job of 16 lakh LPA, of 16 lakh per annum job in 2010. In 6 months only, got another job in Amazon, worked there for 2 years, then switched to Facebook. Now he is working as a VP, Vice President in his domain in London. And his package is more than 5 CR, 5 crore. In 10 years, person has reached from just 16 lakhs to 5 crores. And he is enjoying his work like anything. He worked for his domain. So I'm not talking about just money, I'm talking about the kind of work you're going to get and kind of progress you're going to have. Why? Just because you will be the master of that particular domain. And that is what I want you to do. All of you feel you deserve better. All of you. Yes, I deserve better. But for that deserving, no, the world doesn't work. If you deserve better, you need to show it to the world that, see, I deserve better. And how will you show to the world? To show to the world, you will have to have your skills demonstrated either in interviews or through GATE score or through masters or multiple other things. Let's say you write GATE exam. Let's say you have cracked the GATE exam. If you crack GATE exam, then it will be a certificate of showing that yes, you know the technical courses. That is another way to show to the companies that I have good hands on my technical courses. Just because you have cracked GATE exam and you have that scorecard. That has worked for me also. I was talking about few minutes ago about my job, right? Among 1500 students, only 10 students they have taken. I was one among them. You know why? One of the reason was in third year I have cracked GATE exam with 682 score. That was all India rank 682. And I have shown that in my resume. Everybody asked about it. You written GATE exam? Yes. In third year? Yes. 600 rank? Yes. It shows that I am technically sound. And they have taken me. They have hired me. Though I have not joined the company, but that was one of the first incident I understood that yes, I can do better if I will work hard on my skills. Okay, one more story I'll tell you. One more story I'll tell you. That story is very interesting. I was in my second semester and I was having C programming language as my coursework. Few classmates came to me and told me, "Yaar, your programming is good. Please help us pass it so that we can pass this, just because for us it's very difficult." It happened with you also, I guess. I asked casually to them, "I cannot teach until you pay me." Casually, I just asked, "You pay me, I will teach." They got agreed. You imagine friends paying you money to teach. Friends are something like they will pull out of your room. They will beat you first and then ask, "Now you teach me or not?" Like that. But my friends were little better. So they asked me to teach. I started teaching and they got passed. Next year onward, I started teaching. And that's how my teaching career started in 2007 when I was in second semester. Since then, till today I am teaching. I am a software developer. I have a really good coding. Yes, I am having a really good coding skills. I still do it, but my primary passion is teaching. You know why? Just because I like it. When I interact with the students, when students are asking questions, when I am answering them about the technical things, I love it. But that is what I explored when I went to the job, Cisco Systems, where I worked for around 6-7 months and I didn't like it. I thought that no, I leave it, I'll go for my teaching skills, etc. And then I enjoyed it. Okay, for electronics students, are you aware of a YouTube channel, Creatrix? If not, then definitely you should be. You have technical courses, right? All the technical courses are available as playlist on that channel. Creatrix, Kreatrix. You can write it down, you can search it now also. My fellow colleague, his name is Ankit Goel. He's leading the channel and it's absolutely free. For computer science guy, I lead a channel from Unacademy. The name of the channel is Unacademy Computer Science. Just check out that channel. It's about the GATE, but apart from that, it is about the learning. You want to learn the courses? Everything is available. The core courses which are required for PSUs, which are required for masters, which are required for GATE, etc. etc. Just check it out. Creatrix and Unacademy Computer Science. Once check it out. Okay, one question from computer science students. What is the toughest course you have ever faced in your engineering? Toughest course? All are tough? All are tough? I'm just asking, toughest course? Architecture? Computer architecture? No? Operating system? Not yet? It's not there in syllabus? Done. It's done. But tough? No? Easy? DBMS? Tough? Easy? Data structures? Algorithms? Discrete math? Oh, for you guys, EMFT. One short answer. No? Analog? Communication? All are tough. All are tough. Okay. If you want to pass your engineering also, the names of channel which I have told, those channels are having your engineering courses too. Just check out once. Your engineering courses which are included in GATE, those are available. Complete playlists are available. Just check out once. You will learn from it. Okay. So for GATE, I was talking about master's admission possible. One, PSU admissions possible. Yes, if you want to go for public sector unit employment, you can write GATE exam or other exams if PSUs are hiring through their exams. Two options are there for PSUs. Either you will write GATE exam, crack it, then only you will be eligible to write or to give their interviews. Second option, some PSUs are conducting their own exams. PSU is nothing but it's a government kind of a job in PSUs, but it's like most of the PSUs are giving you jobs which are high paying jobs, kind of a government jobs, but exactly not. It's a government company, it's like a public sector unit. So majority of the stack is of government and some stack are open, held by public listed companies. So those PSUs are also giving you good job. Apart from computer science, other branch students are preferring PSU jobs just because they don't have many options. For computer science, people are having so many good options in the industry, software industry, that's why they are going over there. High paying jobs are more in the private sector. But PSU option is also there. What you are preparing, same kind of PSU exams, if they are having their own GATE exam and that PSU exams will do so. You can go for PhD if you are interested into research, you can go for MS outside country, and of course complementary preparation for your placement. So overall, preparing for GATE or preparing your core courses will always help. Now the next question is, sir, why? Why should I prepare for anything? I will not do anything, I will get a job. Then too, you will have to prepare for it. I'll tell you one thing I can write down on the paper, you will send me a message. Definitely on the day of your placement, you will send me a message if it will happen to you. It will surely happen to you that least or lesser skilled person will get a job before you, and you will sit like, sir, I didn't get the job. I didn't get placed. How is it possible? I am better than that. See, look at that fellow. He doesn't know how to wear the clothes. She doesn't know how to talk, and she got placed. He got placed. This is the story everywhere, universal story it is, and it will happen with you also. If you feel like you are more deserving than other candidates, doesn't matter, the company should also feel the same. And it will happen, I am telling you it will happen, you will send me a message, you will remember me that day if it will happen to you guys. I don't want you to feel that way. So if you feel you are deserving better than others, you just work on your skills so that you can definitely get the job which you want to even before than others. Companies will not talk about your style, your Instagram profile, how you managed it, no, how you make the reels or how you sing, how you walk, how you talk. No, companies will hire based on your skills. If company want some skill, do you have that skill or not? Doesn't matter if you look smart or not, if you wear the best kind of goggle in the class or not, if you wear the best branded clothes in the class or not, doesn't matter. The company will not think about anything else. We judge each other with those factors. Companies will not. Companies will judge you on only one factor, that is your skills. Inside the college, on our fingertips, the life runs like this. Yes, inside the college, the life, we may dance. Okay, I'll go with that, I'll do with that, I'll do with that. After 2 years, the life will make you dance on its fingers. That's my personal experience. I have passed my college 11 years ago, and I know I have interacted with so many such kind of bunch of guys, and I know that is true. Inside the college, you are making dance this particular life, but after that, life will make you dance. So you will have to take control of your life. Think about it today, and what you gonna do? Go for it. For GATE preparation, if you want to learn 2 channels, I have already told you guys. Just explore those channels. If you want to learn with more structured courses on Unacademy, you're gonna get some kind of scholarship test enrollment. Just enroll through that. There is a scholarship test. That particular test is based on your mathematics and aptitude skills. You will test one thing for sure, how good you are, that you can crack the written test of the interview or not. Companies will be there. They will come. They will ask aptitude and mathematics. Yes. So will you be able to crack the written test or not? Even if you don't crack the written test, then they will not go for interviews. So first thing first, you will test that your aptitude skills are good enough that you can crack the written test or not. That will be the test. Second thing, it's a scholarship test. You can get up to 90% scholarship to get into GATE classes of your branch, electronics or computer science. So if you want, you can take scholarship, just pay 10% last, and then you can take all the classes of those top educators who are present on Unacademy. Okay, 2 last things I'll talk about, then I'll ask you guys if you will have any kind of doubts or queries or questions. First thing, I want you to think about your career today. What you wanna do, what you want to do in your life. Just think about it today. What exactly my career options can be, what I am liking. Should I go for MBA preparation? Should I leave entire engineering subjects, etc., apart, and should I go for management courses? Should I go for GATE? Should I go for job? Should I go for this or should I go for that? Decide today. Once you decide, after that, just make yourself aware about what are the skills or knowledge needed to pursue that career option. You guys all are so smart. I don't know if you trust on yourself or not, but I do. You guys are smart. This particular lot is so smart. You guys are smart to search on web. You guys are smart to search on YouTube. You guys are smart enough to understand that if I have to know about something, I can know about that particular thing in week time. 1 week time, just give me, you will say like that, with just 1 week time you will give me, and I can explore any area. I can make tutorial video about it. That much knowledge I can acquire. I know that you have that particular caliber. It's just that you will have to sit and learn about it. So make yourself aware, whatever the career option you want to choose, for that what you need to prepare. One thing I can make you assured about, that it's not too late. Don't worry, don't feel like I am too late, I had to start this in my first year or second year or something. No, nobody is late. No, you are not late. You may get your career option, the preferable career option, maybe 1 year later, but you will get if you will work or if you start from today. So you are not late. Don't think about that I should have been starting from that time or that time. No, you are not late. And the second thing I want to talk about is, once you feel like you want to go for GATE and you want that I can help you in your career option, you can reach out to me. My name is Vishvadeep. My Instagram handle is VD _GOTHI. You can write it down. You can send me messages. You can send me messages on LinkedIn also. VISHVADEEP Vishvadeep space GOTHI. That's my name. Just search on LinkedIn or on Instagram VD_GOTHI. You just send me messages over there if you want that I can help you. Yes, one more thing. I didn't talk about another thing. I am a double masters person. I did 2 masters, 2 MTechs. Yes, 1 masters to get a job, a good paying job. But I was working in 2015-16 as a freelancer software developer. I used to take a lot of softwares from online contract jobs and I used to develop those softwares. I understood that in that particular era, machine learning projects are so many, high paying, but I didn't know about it. So I have done another master's to learn data science and machine learning from Vishvadeep online, so that I can learn what is data science, machine learning, and then again I have started earning. I have paid around 2.5 lakh rupees to do that particular master's. Within 3 months, return, complete money return with those amount of knowledge I have gained from my masters. In 3 months, I earned back complete money by my software development. That was return of investment. I thought just because I was aware of it, that if I will acquire this much of knowledge, I can earn a good amount of money. So again, I am talking about be aware of your career. Be aware of your own career. Be aware that what you need to do, what you should do, and I am sure you gonna get whatever you want. One more thing, if you have some kind of a confusion, sir, I'm not sure that I should go for MBA or MTech, or I should go for job, or I should go for this limited time. College is consuming a lot of time. In the limited time, what should I do? Development, coding, skills development, or what I should do? Just reach out to me. I will personally talk to you. I will help you out that how you can pursue your career in a specific domain where you will enjoy more. Any question anybody having? Then you can ask now. That's very unpopular, just because thousands of seminars I have given in the colleges, and it's very rare that students will ask questions in the mass. They'll come later on personally and they'll ask. I'm fine with that. If you have any question, you can raise your hand. If not, then we will talk. As soon as I finish here, you can come down to me and you can talk to me. But be aware. I'm sure you guys are, if you guys are aware, will be aware about what you're gonna do, and I'm sure that you will achieve whatever you want to. My 2-word phrase which I always end as my class, that is happy learning. Keep learning in the life and enjoy that learning. I'm sure you will learn a lot. Any question you are having? No? Anybody else? Any question? No question? Okay. Thank you so much for your patience. I hope you might have learned a few things about your own career. Enjoy. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Great, sir.